Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
Get involved in school activities, it'll make it fun. Stay on track on all your work because that stuff will catch up to you and you're gonna fail. It's destined to happen. And be respectful to your crew leaders. They're gonna probably be your best friend and help you out this entire school year.
Can you give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school?
The 3 tips I would give a freshman is popularity doesn't really count here. Just be yourself, be who you want to be. Another one would be grades. Just keep your eyes on grades. Don't be afraid to ask a teacher, for help. Stay after school if you need to. And another one would be, being involved. Cheer at prep rallies, do school spirit week. Don't be afraid to do that stuff.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
Okay, so the first tip is you should have a high vocabulary when talking to people because it's pretty intimidating. And the second tip, this one is pretty important, I think, is it shouldn't matter what people think about you. You know what I'm saying? You just do you. The third tip, I forgot what it was, but we'll come back to that one.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
Okay, so the first step would be letting them know their consequences before they get bad grades. So later on, senior year, they don't regret it for college and applying for that. Second tip would be get them involved with school. Maybe they have stuff going on, like with their families, and they can't, they can't be on time, or they're so distracted with what's going on with family that they're not paying attention to school. So help them and be there for them to have them survive through high school and be involved to distract their minds. Third tip would have to be just to have fun, to be on time, have good grades, but to have fun while doing so. Not just always focus on school, but also have fun and get good grades.
Alright, so back to the third tip. The final tip that you're going to want to do to survive in high school is have good work ethic. Don't procrastinate. Don't be one of those people to save things for the last minute, because I was one of those people and it really messed me up. Fortunately though, I learned my lesson, so hopefully you don't have to learn that lesson and just have a good work ethic.
Can you give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school?
Don't procrastinate, because if you procrastinate, you're not going to get it done. Try to have a calendar of when assignments are due and make sure you get it before that. And always do your work. Don't get into the habit of not doing your work.
Alright.
Can you give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school?
Not be annoying, do your work, and don't let your work pile up. Let's go.
Can you give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school?
3 tips are: 1, make sure you stay on track on your work. 2 is don't hang out with anybody that's gonna bring you down and get you off track. And 3 is to always be with the right people and don't be afraid to be who you are.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
They need to stay on top of their schoolwork and get homework completed every night. They also need to get involved in sports, and they need to stay swooping.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
If I went back to being a freshman, I would have to remember that I don't know everything. I'm not the king of the school anymore. I came from middle school and I was king back there. And now you're a little fish in a big pond, and some humility is a really, really good thing to have. Also, I think you need to be tenacious. You need to go after stuff and grab the bull by the horns and really make the whole high school experience work for you. You can't wait for someone else to make it happen. You have to be at the wheel and take control. And I think also you need to be resilient. You're going to get knocked down. You're going to get knocked down. You've got to be able to be that type of person who gets back up and keeps trying. You've got to be resilient.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
Well, number 1, make sure you get good grades. I mean, because freshman year is the most important year. If your grades suck, your whole high school career will suck. 2, get involved. Join a club, a sport. Just get to know more people. And number 3, make sure you talk to your crew leaders. They're there to help you.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
A freshman should make friends who are sophomores, juniors, and seniors, and each year develop a network of friends who can help that person as they are a freshman, sophomore, junior, and senior with classes that the student before them, the student that their friend has taken before in that class. As an example, if a student is a freshman and they're talking to a sophomore, the sophomore can help them understand the classes that they took the year before, such as assignments, PowerPoints, studying for tests, how a teacher tests, and so forth. A freshman can also work on their calendar and their time management skill sets, so therefore they can turn their assignments in early and not late. And then a freshman really needs to surround themselves around students who are really going places.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
They just have to be respectful, be responsible, and they have to be involved.
Why? I don't know what to say yet. I was right there too. Now I need to start all over.
Give me 3 tips on how to help a freshman survive high school.
I would say that people need the.
I like the navy blue.
This one is fly.
I love blue. Thank you. Me too.